Hi, this is Jeff Lovett, and welcome to another edition of Around Town here on CNS TV. We are coming to you today from one of the most popular events that happen every year here in our community. That's the Tama Tribal Town Pow Wow. And with me is my guest again today, and we've had her on our show many times before, is Dr. Peggy Venable from the Muskogee Creek Tribe here at Tama Tribal Town. And you are, I guess, are you the chief of the Muskogee Creek?
No, that's Marion McCormick. I am the director of the Muskogee Vocational Rehab.
All right, now for you folks that have never been out here before, this is probably not exactly what you think. I mean, when people think Indian reservations, I mean, they think of, and I hate to say this because it sounds so just colloquial, but they think of teepees and, people walking around in traditional garb. But this is a modern facility where people not only live and keep the traditions alive, but you guys also have training and other facilities for people, right?
Yeah, well, see, the Muskogee people never had teepees or lodges. They had little log houses. So we're doing Eastern Muskogee Creek in our living village. We'll have a little living village so the children, the students, the people can come and see how the creeks lived in 1800.
All right, we are actually standing here right in front of the Living Village, which you can see behind me here. We're going to get some shots of that in just a moment. But let's first start, Peggy, talking a little bit about how this all got started. This is the 45th year, right?
45th year that we have had a powwow on these grounds. And we have, our powwows are very large. It's getting back to be as large as it used to be. And we will have tribal people from all over the United States coming. And we'll have two large drums. When I say drums, that's the people that does the drumming for the dancers. But the dancers, and then we'll have the best cooking in the country. We got native cooking, and you're going to love that out of Singing Dove's Kitchen. And we'll have people that has trade all kinds of goods. They'll be coming from everywhere. These people that make their own goods, they're authentic, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The whole grounds will be filled with them. And at the time, we will have all over the hill back here will be our native village that will they will be doing all kind of artwork. We have the world's champion archer, is Linda Hutchison, and we're going to have singing. The McCormicks will be singing on Saturday morning, and we will have absolutely the best dancers around. We will have them.
Now, we have other tribes that actually come in here and kind of contribute and join with you. Is that what a powwow is? Is the
Yes.
different tribes getting together
Yes.
for kind of like an extended family
Right.
reunion, sort of?
The powwows are a lot different than a ceremony, a creek ceremony. The powwows invites other tribes, and they come from various tribes throughout the country to dance and to participate in the powwow.
Now, what is the farthest tribe? What is the farthest distance they're coming?
Well, we usually have a lot of people out of Oklahoma, and some people travel. We've even had people from Germany come to the powwow. We've had the Seminoles down in Florida, Mickeysukies down in Florida. We've had many of the tribes from the Cherokee. We got East and West Cherokees, and then the Choctaws, Chickasaws, and we have a lot of the Sioux come. Especially if they live in this area, they come.
Now, are the Muskogee Creek, just to kind of give you a little bit of a history, are they native to this area?
They're native. This is their particular land. This particular land, many years ago, was called Tama. And then it got away, and people mostly moved to the Sofkey, Attapulgos, and Fowlestown communities. And this lasted. The people that are here now has documentaries from 1844 when they moved from Attapulgos to here, because the land was taken away from them down in Attapulgos, and they searched for other land, and they moved here some 50 years ago.
All right, now, one of the interesting things that people can find when they come out here to see you is whether or not their family actually has some kind of Native American heritage. And you were telling me that you've actually found some of my ancestors that I didn't even know actually were part of the tribe.
Absolutely, and they're on the federal rolls. So if anybody can connect to James or any of the Lovetts, which there's a lot of them on the rolls, then you can become a member of the tribe.
Okay. So and you'll look that up for people if they come out here?
Yes. We have a great genealogy a group.
All right, let's talk about the powwow. It happens here on this ground, and it's October 16th, 17th, and 18th, right? A Friday,
Absolutely.
Saturday, and Sunday, and kind of
Right.
what happens each day.
Each day we will open up on Saturday night at I think around 7. We do the grand entry
You're talking about on Friday night at 7.
Friday night, and then on Saturday we have music in the morning, and then we'll open up about 11, and I know 1 o'clock, and different times throughout the day they have their grand entry, and so people will come in between. We have music. We have the living village that they can come to and see. So we have something going constantly all day long.
And the folks from the grand entry, they're wearing their native costumes.
Yes, and it depends upon what tribe they come from as to depict what kind of dress they'll be wearing.
Okay. And of course, you can tour the native village. There's a lot of other things to see here. And you mentioned some great food. We have a kitchen here that's just a little across the field here. And do they actually prepare Native American food?
Absolutely, right in that kitchen. We will have all kinds of native food, especially I think everybody likes the fry bread. And we'll have a lot of fry bread, and then we'll have Indian tacos, and they'll have all kinds of different native things in the kitchen.
Right. You know, and one of the great things about this is you get to learn things about the Muskogee Creek tribe that you never even knew. Or a lot of people, I think, just assume they know a lot about Native Americans, and when they come out here, they're really surprised that Native Americans actually lived in houses very similar to early settlers. In fact, the early settlers probably copied their architecture to know how to build, right?
Absolutely. They lived in 4 little houses, and in the center is where they would cook. And they had the spring house, the winter house, the summer house, and a pavilion. And so that made up the whole house. And it's kind of like the old dog and trot houses that when they began to build those. And so in the 1800s, this is how our people lived.
Wow. And they do have a museum here right when you come right inside the gate. There's a building on your right there, and that is a kind of a museum. It has a lot of artifacts there too, right?
Yes, we have a lot of artifacts in there that actually come from the grounds here.
Things that were actually found here.
Found here on the grounds.
And you also have things like beadwork and that kind of thing that were made either by several, maybe 100 years ago, but also current kind of renditions of that too.
Absolutely, we do. We have people that do beadwork. See, like some of the beadwork that I got on is our tribal symbol. We'll have all kind of beadwork, and we'll have all kind of pottery. We got pottery, beadwork, flint knapping. We'll show you how to do the ball game. We have the ball game area here. We'll be doing the living village, showing you how we cooked in the 1800s, and then we'll have people with the authentic dress that they'll be selling. Just all kinds of beautiful jewelry.
Well, we really encourage you to bring your kids out here because they're not going to learn this kind of stuff from textbooks. And this is a great opportunity for them to, kind of be here and see it for themselves. They'll learn a lot, and it's a lot of fun. And it's also a very inexpensive way to entertain kids.
$3 a car.
$3 a car.
You can fill that car full. We don't care. Just bring it on in. And it's at 107 Tall Pine Drive. It's real easy if you come out of Cairo. Down Martin Luther, you hit Collins, come on up the hill. There's a little bridge, and then we're up on the right.
All right.
If you're coming from Cairo.
You cannot miss it. You just drive past Washington Middle School, and you're going to see it a few miles past that on your left down there. There's a big sign out by the road. So the dates are October 16th, October 17th, and October 18th. The big day is Saturday the 17th. It really is all day long, right?
Absolutely, all day long.
All right, so if you want to come out, bring a carload full. It's only $3 a person, or $3 a car, I guess. And also, if you want to bring a large group, we have kind of an advance thing for school kids, right?
We sure do. We have several hundred school kids that'll be here for the Living Village.
All right, so we hope you'll come check it out. It's the 45th annual Tama Tribal Town Pow Wow. That's coming up October 16th, 17th, and 18th. They've got a number in the telephone book if you want to give them a call. And do they have any way to see any kind of stuff like this online? Do you guys have a website?
We do have a website for the Lower Muskogee Creek Tribe, and it's something.
Just search that, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it. All right, Peggy, it's always great to talk to you. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. You're just welcome.
And I know you're going to really enjoy it if you come out here to the powwow this year. Don't forget those dates now, October 16th, 17th, and 18th. And we appreciate you tuning in and watching Around Town right here on CNS TV.